Downward facing dog. Take any movement here if that feels good this morning. Pedal out your feet. Shake your head, yes and no. Even find some sway in your hips. And find stillness. Take your down dog. Find your drishti. Set your eyes on one unmoving spot at the back of your mat. Send your hips high to the top of the wall behind you. Right dog pose. Take up some space on your mat. Find all four corners of both feet. Root your feet down into your mat. Send your tailbone high to your ceiling. Release the crown of your head toward the earth. Send your pelvis high. Send your ribs low. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Rise to extended mountain pose. Hold here for just a bit. Look up between your thumbs. Right here, feel root from the top of your pelvis down through the soles of your feet. Root down. From that strength, lift up from the bottom of your ribs all the way through your fingertips. Feel the triumph in between those two actions. Blink your eyes shut. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll begin with 3 Ams. Make your eyes back open. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Root down, rise up. Exhale, bow forward, nose to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root your pointer finger down into your mat. Spin your biceps to the wall in front of you. Send your sternum back toward your quads. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift, stay here. Send your tailbone back to the wall behind you. Extend your collarbones to the wall in front of you. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose. Bow forward. Halfway lift, find length. Chaturanga, high to low. Up dog, stretch through your collarbones. Downward facing dog. Spin your inner ankles to the wall behind you. Spin your inner thighs to the wall behind you. Squeeze your glute muscles around your sits bones. Send your tailbone high. Inhale. Exhale, travel on empty, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Pull your belly button to your spine. Like one long line of energy from the heel of your hand all the way up to your sits bones. Extend it. Inhale. Exhale. Step or jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Set your drishti. Find your breath. Spin your armpits toward each other. Inhale. Exhale. Step or jump, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Thunderbolt. Utkatasana. Pick up all 10 toes. Spread them out down on your mat. Yes. Spin your inner ankles to the wall behind you. Drop your tailbone 1 inch. Pull your upper arm bones to the wall behind you. Forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Chaturanga, high to low. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Okay, so from the top of your pelvis all the way down to your feet, ground down. Press your toes into the mat without clinging. Pull that energy up to your pelvis. Shine through your fingertips. From the bottom of your ribs all the way up. Chaturanga, high to low. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1. So find 90 degrees in your front knee. Pull your heels toward each other energetically. From that stability, stretch through your ribs. Pull your upper arm bones back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step or jump, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Utkatasana. Squeeze your palms toward each other. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior 1. Root down. Rise up. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Squeeze your outer thighs into center line. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Root all 10 fingers down into your mats. Place your heels down into them. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump, feet to hands, move with your breath. Halfway lift, forward fold. Thunderbolt, root down, rise up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Biggest one yet. Chaturanga. Up. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Make it be triumphant. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Squeeze your leg muscles to the bone. Pull your belly button to your spine. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fill it with breath. Forward fold. Thunderbolts, drop in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Warrior one for 90 degrees. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Last one. Don't miss it. Chaturanga. Up. Downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Right side. Good. So press up to the ceiling from the top of your pelvis. Bend your knee, heel to glute. Find some space. Stay here or flip your dog. Root the four corners of both feet down. Send your hips high to your ceiling. Back towards center, flip to side plank. Flex your toes back toward your pelvis. Pull your belly button to your spine. Send your hips high. Chaturanga, high to low. Up, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, or I'm sorry, left foot up, not forward. Three-legged dog. Yeah, spin your left hip toward your mat. Bend your leg, open up. Stay here or flip your dog. Root your right hands down into your mat. Keep water in your elbow. Pull your shoulder blade onto your back, stretch through your collarbone. High plank, side plank. Roll your right hip on top of your left. Squeeze your spine with your shoulder blades. And look up, go up, what's possible right here, triumphant. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Set your drishti. Full breath in. Full breath out. Press the lunge, left foot forward. Good. Stack your left heel all the way over your left big toe in the back. It should give you some height. Send your tailbone down to your mat. Let your right knee track over your right pinky toe. Root your ribs together. Revolving crescent to the right. So left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Make good contact there. Send your hamstring to the ceiling. Open up your arms here. Take up space. On your inhale, find length. Send your collarbones to long front. On your exhale, open up, lean back, rinse out. Warrior two. Set your foundation, take up space on your mat. Root the outside corner of your left foot down. From the top of your pelvis down, root. From the bottom of your ribs up, rise. Drop into 90 degrees in your front knee, extended side angle. Pull your right leg bone underneath you. Spin your inner right thigh to the ceiling. Yeah. Send your tailbone to the back corner of your mat. Inhale, from the crown of your head to the wall in front of you. Exhale, rinse out, open up, look up, spin your lung to the ceiling. Stay. What's possible? More length. More rinse. Chaturanga. Up top. Downward facing dog. Back. Left, forward, press lunge. Pull your left femur into your hip socket. Charge your fingertips. Drop into your edge. Right here, there's no failure, so play. No effort is wasted. Revolving crescent. Good contact between your elbow and your knee. Squeeze your outer thighs into center line. Open up your arms so your collarbones to the wall beside you. Inhale, lengthen through your ribs. Exhale, open. Warrior two. Squeeze your leg muscles to the bone. Extend through your fingertips. Drop into 90 degrees in the front knee. Extended side angle. Saw that, Wayne. Love it. Find the line of energy from your right heel all the way to the crown of your head. Lengthen it. Charge your top fingertips. On your inhale, find length in your left ribs. Exhale, twist your lungs to the ceiling. Pull your shoulder blades onto your back. Yes, Katie. Chaturanga. Up. Downward facing dog. In. Exhale. Step or jump. Hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Thunderbolt. Pull your shins back to the wall behind you. Send your tailbone down. Root down from the top of your pelvis. Rise up the bottom of your ribs. Revolve to the right. Press into all four corners of both feet right here. Stack your heart higher than your hips. Open your arms if you want, your choice. Put your shoulder blades onto your back. Back through center. Drop your hips. And triumphant. Twist to the left. Recommit. Set your drishti. Turn up your breath. Open your arms to your collarbones to the wall beside you. On your inhale, find length. On your exhale, rinse open. Back through center. Rise above the sensation. Be here now. Drop your hips. Squeeze into center line. Drop your hips. Forward fold. Fingers to toes. Forward fold. Give your big toes a hug with your peace fingers. Find that space in your midsection here. 2, place water in your knees. Send your sits bones high to the ceiling. Release the crown of your head. Yeah. Send breath in between your shoulder blades. Gorilla pose, palms to toes. Rock a little weight into your toes. Feel your tailbone shift higher. And actually pull on your feet. Actually press on your hands. Find that tension, find that space that's available. Didn't even know was there. Bakasana, crow pose, or yogi squat. Yogi squat, send your tailbone low. Find that height in your torso. Be triumphant. Crows, be triumphant. Send breath between your shoulder blades. Look up in front. Take the big toes up. Press them toward each other. Yes. Chaturanga. Step back or shoot back. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Set your drishti. Breath in.
Let's go.
Breath out. In. Breath out. Travel on empty, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose. Root down. Rise up. Eagle right side. From the top of your pelvis, root down. From the bottom of your ribs, lift up. Eagle left side. Pull your outer thighs into center line. Knit your front ribs into center line. Shine through the crown of your head, through your fingertips. Standing leg raise, right side. Grab your right knee or your right big toe. Pull your right femur into your hip socket. Open up to the side wall. Press your right hip in line with your left. Pull your arm bones into shoulder sockets. Back through center. Airplane. Root your left foot down into your mat. Squeeze your leg muscles to the bone. Pull up into your pelvis. Upper arm bones to your ceiling. Half moon. Roll your right hip on top of your left. Yeah, flex your toes. Back toward your chest. Try and lengthen your side ribs. Right on your low fingers. Look up, go up. What's possible? Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Standing leg raise left side. Pull into center. Pull your leg bones into center. Pull your arm bones into center. Shine out. Find the triumph between the rooting and the shining. Back through center. Find your center line. Tip airplane. Spin your inner left thigh up to your ceiling. Find the line of energy from your heel to the crown of your head. Lengthen it. Half moon. Yes. Let's squeeze your leg muscles to the bone. Pull your leg muscles in. Shine out through your fingertips. Pull your belly button to your spine. Up another inch. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Yes, sir. Right side. Okay, before you tip, find your length, right? Root down to the top of your pelvis. Lift up to the bottom of your ribs. Tip a long torso. Beautiful. Send your right shin to the wall behind you. Now, reach out, shine out through your fingertips. Stay, go to your edge and play. Go to your edge and play. What's possible? Cancel left side. Stay in your breath. Find the heights, tip the heights. Refine the heights, re-tip the heights. Flex your back foot. Send the shoulder blade high. Yes, you can. Give me another inch. Release. Yes, dancers. 3, right side. Press your right foot into your left leg into your right foot. Notice the connection your palms have and choose your arm variation today. Let it feel triumphant, whatever you create. Root down from the top of your pelvis. Rise up from the bottom of your ribs. Release. Tree left side. Build your root system first. Press all 4 corners of your right foot down into your mat. Squeeze your leg muscles to the bone. Choose your branches right here. Every breath root. Every breath rise. Breathe, shake it out. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Root down, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, nose to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, long swan. Exhale, chaturanga, high table push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, triangle. Grab the outside corner of your left foot down into your mat. Squeeze your leg muscles to the bone, all the way up to your glute. Lean back, open up, trust your legs. Send your collarbones to the wall in front of you. Send your shoulder blades to the wall behind you. Wide legs, side facing forward fold. Press the outside corners of both feet down into your mat. Pull up from the earth, send your tailbone high. Invite release in your jaw, your neck, your throat. Notice what comes up in your body, in your thoughts. Be with what is. Exist in the place between work and rest, action and ease, right here during triumph. Roots down to rise up, pyramid, right foot forward. Spin your inner ankles to the wall behind you. Yeah, send your tailbone back. Drape a long spine over your shin. Open through your collarbones. Send wide collarbones to your shin. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, find depth. Twisting triangle. Pull your right hip back to the wall behind you. Twist around a long spine. Yeah. Crown of your head toward the wall in front of you. What's possible right here? Collarbones to the side wall. Chaturanga. Yes, Laura. High to low push up. Up. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, triangle. These poses are not easy, but where can you invite ease? Ease and easier, different things. Press your big toe into your mat. Send your tailbone back to the back corner of your mat. Lengthen your left ribs. Open up, hands out, let something go. Wide leg, side facing forward fold. You can choose an inversion here, a shoulder expansion. Grab your heels or choose movement. Wherever you are, keep action in your legs. Invite ease to your upper body. Beautiful. No effort is wasted. There is no failure. Root down, rise up, pyramid left foot forward. Set your toes at 12 o'clock. Root your heels down into your mat. Send your inner thighs to the wall behind you. Send your nose to your shin. Root down through your feet. Reach through your midline. Twisting triangle. Right fingertips are soft on your mat. Good. Send your collarbones to the wall in front of you. Open up. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. High plank. And just stack your heels over your toes. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Send your collarbone forward. Lower down halfway, squeeze elbows into center line. Lower down all the way. Locust pose, hands clasped behind your back or at your hips. Find length first, then lift. Press your big toes toward each other. Press the back of your head toward your ceiling. Release. Cheek to the mat. Locust pose. Root your hip bones down into your mat. Open up through your collarbones. Release. Forgo. your ankles, flex your feet. Send the soles of your feet high to your ceiling. Press your knees toward each other. Send your shins back to the wall behind you. One more rib up. Release, cheeks to the mat. Windshield by your legs. Release and go back. Hands to your low ribs. Upward facing dog. So root down your thumbs and your pointer fingers. Root down the tops of your feet. Reach through. Up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Set up for camp. From the top of your pelvis down, root. From the bottom of your ribs, reach. Walk your eyes along your ceiling. Press your shoulder blades into your spine. Send your heart high. Breathe here. Release slowly. Head is last. Sit on your heels. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bridge pose. Press up to bridge all four corners of your feet. Press down into your mat. Squeeze your knees into center line. Roll your shoulders underneath you. Release. Breath in. Breath out. Bridge or wheel. Press up. Root down. Rise up. Exist in the tension between those two things. Every breath. Release. Breath in. Breath out. Bridge or wheel, press up. Yogis, together we rise. Release. Breath in. Breath out. Bridge or wheel, press up. Drop the story, be in your body. You're stronger than you think you are. Release. Breath in. Breath out. Ignite something right here. Yogis, bridges up, wheels up. Create triumphant bridge, triumphant wheel right here. Release. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, yogis, bridge or wheel. Together we rise. Breathe for yourself. Breathe for your neighbor. Be with what comes up. Release. Supta Baddha Konasana. If your hands are on your torso, fill your palms with breath. Happy baby. Or Doug Bug if you prefer stillness. Press your feet into your hands. Press your hands into your feet. Open up your knees. Good. Legs up to 90 degrees. Hands clasped behind your head. Flex your toes. Pulse your sternum to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel to hover. Squeeze your outer thighs into center line. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, yes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your legs, pull your leg bones into center. Pulse for 10, 9, 8. Breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up to 90. Yes. Breathe. Hands by your sides. Flex your toes. Pull your outer shins into center line. Drop your heels 30 degrees. Pull your femurs into center line. Drop them 30 degrees more. Heels to hover. Press your low back down into the ground. Flex your toes back toward your face. Up to 90. Breathe. Yes, yogis. Drop your heels 30 degrees. I see you. Drop your heels 30 degrees more. No effort is wasted. Drop your heels to hover. There is no failure. Be here now. Set up for yogi bicycles. Hands behind your head. Bend your knees to 90 degrees. For 20. 9. 8. 17. Find center line. 16. Breathe each time. 15. 14, triumphant, 13, 12, 11, last, 10, yes, 9, flex your feet, 8, 7, 6, almost there, 5, breathe, 4, press, 3, 2, 1, high boat. Let it be triumphant, folks. You got this. I see you. Wide collarbones. Charged fingertips. One low boat. Hover. You got it. Flex your feet. High boat. Woo! Rock and roll. Yeah. I see you. I see you. I see you. I'm inspired by you. Step back. Shoot back. Or chaturanga back. We meet in downward facing dog on our way to half pigeon, right leg forward. Okay, you all brought the fire today. Saw it, felt it, through live stream even. In the studio, you brought it. Bring that fire, direct that warmth to your opening. Keep some action in your legs. Send your left toes back to the wall behind you. Spin your left inner thigh up to your ceiling. Pull your right hip back. And invite ease, surrender in your upper body. Place space between your teeth. Place space between your thoughts. Place space between your breath. Be with what comes up without attaching, without sending it away, without judging. Notice if there's clinging, release it. Be open to opening. Switch sides, half pigeon, left foot forward. Take your time on the transition. Let the second side be new, be curious. Meet your left hip right where it is this morning. Work with what is right in front of you. We seek to explore mountains and jungles, yes, but also consciousness itself, whose real drive, we might say, is not so much to know the unknown as to know the knower. We were meant to explore, to seek, to push past the limits of our potential as human beings. Double pigeon. Swing your right leg around. Stack it like bunk beds. Your thumbs and your hip creases to find some length. Find some room. And lean forward as much as your body is calling for openness today. So that's one of the many reasons I come to my mat, is to dwell in that tension between rooting down in the earth and exploring, seeking, playing with my limits of mind, body, and being. That has something to do with triumph for me. Rooting down, rising up with each breath. Whoa. Switch legs. So I invite you in these remaining poses to explore your limit, mind, body, being. Can you be still? Can you create space? Is there more opening available today? You sit between earth and heaven, rooting and rising. Seated forward fold, both legs out in front of you. Flex your toes back toward your face. Press your big toes away from you. Pull your pinky toes towards you. Water on your knees. Take a long spine of your shins. Send your collarbones toward your toes. And every inhale, find more space in your spine. And every exhale, find more depth in your fold. Open up through your back body. Seek and explore. Reverse tabletop or reverse plank. Find rootedness through your fingertips and your toes. Send your hips and heart high. Breathe here. Pull your shoulder blades onto your back. Release. Fish pose. Find your forearms. Squeeze your spine with your shoulder blades. Release your head. Let your heart break open. Release slowly, gently down to your back. Inversion of your choice. Legs up the wall. Shoulder stand. Headstand or handstand. Shoulder stands articulate all 10 toes, send them high to your ceiling. Find the height in your torso. Let this be rejuvenating to you. Shoulder stands cloud. Keep action in your legs. Send your hamstrings to the ceiling. Root down through your shoulders and triceps. Ear clean pose. Near knees to your forehead, your temples, your ears, below the ground. Slowly, gently, we'll all meet on our backs. The supine twist. When you're ready, bring your right knee into your right armpit. Give it some love. Send it across your body. The action in your legs invites surrender through your upper body, your shoulders, your face. Supine twist to the left. Take your time on the transition. Your chance to open up, rinse something out, feel the tension between work and relax. Supta Baddha Konasana. Big toes together to touch. Neutralize your pelvis. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself for showing up on your mat. Notice if anything has shifted in mind, body, or being. And then let it go. It's not ours to keep. And create your final Shavasana. Legs out wide, let your feet flat. Invite surrender in your face, your chest, your abdomen, your fingertips. Find deep rest. You can stay here as long as you want. If you're ready to move on with your day, invite some small movements into your body. Make your breath back up. Find the fetal position. Offer yourself some tender affection here. Keep your eyes shut down, press up, take your seat. Feel that tension once more between rooting and rising. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll end with 3 ohms. The light in me acknowledges the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, yogis, for sharing your beautiful practice with me today. That was powerful. Laura and Wayne, thank you for joining. So good to see you. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Wayne. Great to see you.
You
Have a good
too.
day.
You too. Okay, let's do my leg exercises. We out. One.